Yo, to my smokers out there, what if I told you there was a way to avoid that throat burning or that cough attack you have when you're smoking that cannabis, okay? Look, I got a solution for you, and it's Freeze Pipe, okay? Freeze Pipe makes a unique line of freezable pipes, bubblers, and bongs that are 80% colder than using ice cubes to chill smoke. The magic is freezable glycerin chambers that come on every piece. Simply pop the chamber in the freezer for 1 hour, and as smoke passes through, it's instantly chilled by over 300 degrees, so every puff arrives ice cold and cough free. And just for you, I got a special treat. Go to thefreezepipe.com and use code CHASER for 10% off your order. That's thefreezepipe.com, code CHASER for 10% off. Shop today for free shipping and smoke like royalty without paying a king's ransom.
Bye, 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 bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye, bye, bye.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm doing this tonight, Ricky Shucks.
Probably gonna start a fight. We got the lovely, back again, Santini Houdini back in the building. Let's go! How are you?
I'm doing good.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
You're just glowing, effervescent, shiny as fuck.
Thank you.
Is that what you went downstairs to do? Google some words?
No. I got those in the reservoir. Right?
And the lexicon.
Man, it's good to see you.
You as well.
Nikki Blades is traveling the world. It's her birthday, so she's in Japan.
that.
Yeah, happy birthday, Nicky Blaze.
Yeah, so I was like, who's cool?
Yeah.
Santini motherfucking
Love. How was the live event? I saw some clips.
Awesome.
It was great, and I'm glad you brought that up because we have yet to actually talk about that on the podcast.
Have we not?
We did not talk about it.
Oh, damn. And it was so good.
It was great.
Damn, not talking about it makes it seem like it was whack or something. And we tried to bury it.
Not that I remember.
Yeah, you guys tried to forget.
Like, I remember.
We did. Yeah.
Denisha was there. Sound girl Denisha was there. Yeah. It was.
She also has said nothing. Huh. Maybe.
Maybe it wasn't as good, though.
Whole time. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Because you didn't come say hi because you was like, ew, girl, let's get out of here.
And we did all these episodes. You did not step in front of these cameras and say, by the way, I was at the show.
Yeah.
No,
wrong with you?
It was a good time. It was a great time.
Yeah.
Everything went according to plan.
Okay, good.
And audience was dope, you know, because the whole thing was very like audience participation, play games with us, dance, do that type of shit. Everybody was, we played this like trivia, no chaser, like answer questions about us. And this one dude
Knew
everything.
Oh, I
It was-
like that.
I feel bad too because it was the first thing we did. So the prize for that wasn't as good as the later prizes.
Right.
But he deserved a much better prize.
Because, of course, the dope prize is going to be for the twerk contest.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, of course, right? But here's what's dope. The winner of the twerk contest was this Asian dude who killed it, right? And not only that, this fool had the choice. I gave him the choice. The grand prize was like either $300
$300.
or a brand new, sealed, autographed bottle of Clase Azul tequila.
Stop.
And this fool had just turned 21.
Oh.
And so he was like, I'm going to take the bottle.
Yeah. And it's a gorgeous bottle, you know?
Yeah.
He's going to
And
keep
the
it.
runner-up got $300.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. It was great twerking.
That's awesome.
Where were you?
Well,
Because that was probably
Where
the
was
only
it at?
slow part. Like when we got to your segment and you didn't come out, it's like,
sorry, buddy. Sorry about that.
I said, all right, Santini Houdini's going to come out to do her magic trick.
I feel like
And nothing.
I feel like I was working or something because I think I wanted to make it a point to try to like show up, but you guys are gonna do another one.
Not that you're gonna know. I'll tell you that much.
I'm gonna be lurking on the gram. I'm gonna pull up in disguise.
Potentially. There's like some people, you know, saying, you know, like a Seattle might be an option.
Okay.
Houston and different parts of Texas definitely an option.
Yeah,
Bay
yeah.
Area for sure. Hawaii's an option. We'll see.
Okay.
And we'll see.
Yeah. Where was it? It was in LA.
It was in Santa Monica.
Okay.
Specifically.
Oh, West Side.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Forgot. Sea Arson girl. Arson girl.
I mean, I came from Long Beach area.
Yeah. Oh, you live in Long Beach. Ish.
Something like that. Something like
I
that.
don't want to say where.
Oh yeah. No. We'll talk about it later. Yeah.
Would you like some tequila?
Yeah, let's try it.
I don't have any glasses.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna kick it old school.
Kick it old school with the waterfall. Yeah, like, hey, can I have some of that lemonade? Can I have some of that lemonade?
Everybody put their mouth on this.
Cincoro?
No, but I've heard it. Whose is that?
Michael Jordan's.
Okay. This is exciting.
And I'm not going to lie. I'll tell you right now. They'll say that the pop-in tequilas, the reposados, the celebrity ones, quote unquote, the popular ones are, they add sweeteners and shit like that.
Right.
Like the tequila, like aficionados will be like,
Tequila's in the tequila.
Right.
And this shit is a little too sweet for me.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But it's tasty.
Okay.
I will let you first.
Yes, please.
Too sweet in comparison to other alcohol, or just too sweet? Like if it wasn't an alcoholic beverage, would you be like, oh, this is too sweet?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Just do it.
Oh, it is sweet.
It is sweet.
Yeah.
It's almost like,
At least, I mean, it's very smooth. I'll give it that. But yeah, it is on the sweeter.
because I feel like, if you're a tequila gal, you kind of condition yourself to enjoy the taste of tequila, right?
Yeah.
And for this shit, especially the reposados, right? Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I know what I like now. And this one is a little sweeter than that.
Yeah.
So, all right.
And somebody poured a Splenda packet in there.
Yeah. Silence for the waterfall.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's COVID really got us waterfalling again. Because before that shit, motherfuckers was just taking straight whole mouth on the bottle.
I still have friends that do that. And I don't even care. It's more about the backwash that I don't like. You know what I mean? It's just because that's what's gonna happen.
It's inevitable.
Science.
Let me ask you this, Santini Houdini.
Please.
If we talking about backwashing and waterfalling and stuff,
yes.
Were you a party girl in your day?
Yes, I was.
When I ask you that question, what immediately comes to mind?
Four Lokos.
Damn.
Instantly.
So it was a house party.
Yes.
And what would it do to you?
The Four Loko?
Yeah, like give us some. What's your worst Four Loko night?
Okay, I couldn't tell you because I couldn't remember exactly, but I will say I have a very high tolerance to alcohol. I think it's a hereditary thing. Not proud of it, but it's the facts.
Hey,
right?
let's be proud of it because me too, girl.
But period. But with Four Loko specifically, like it takes me like so much alcohol to consume to have to actually throw up.
Mm-hmm.
But with Four Loko, it was like a guaranteed.
Really?
Yes. Like I couldn't tell you the last time that I've thrown up on alcohol. Like it's been years.
Interesting.
Like, and I've been getting lit. Whatever. But Four Lokos, I think it was like that little deadly ingredient that they had to like remove. Because remember they used to have the it was like some sort of
Yellow 5. Oh. We both made two different jokes.
His was louder. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear yours.
It don't matter. His is better.
Okay. They used to have like an energy drink thing in it, and people were starting to like die from them or something like that were like consistently on them. But yeah, I used to like drink them, projectile vomit, and then continue on to the party.
And you still drank it as your go-to party drink?
Only like well, I was like 17. You know what I mean? I was 17. It was either that or like a Mickey's 40.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
You are a house party girl. It's funny
that brown bag.
Energy drink plus alcohol is a potentially very dangerous situation.
No, yeah.
And my dad saw a news story one time because he knew that my shit for a while was Red Bull and Hennessy. I would do that at clubs. I'll get a little Red Bull and Hennessy, or because everybody's doing like Red Bull and vodka. That's it.
Yeah.
So I was more of a Henny boy in my like kind of peak party stage. So I was like Red Bull, Henny. My dad was like, that can kill you or whatever he said. Something about the heart rate or some shit like that, you know. But I'm cool. I'm okay.
You survived. Yeah.
I survived. We here.
You know? I think it's the
you
people
drink in the club. They had watered down Red Bull.
That's fact. Watered down Red Bull.
It's like Recan. It's fake.
They're bringing out cases of Red Bull that's like, did you go to college?
No, I didn't go to college. So my high school, the first high school I went to was Harbor Teacher Preparation Academy, and that was on Harbor College's campus.
That's for smart people or bad people?
Smart.
It did sound like it could be either. Right?
Yeah, because they do make them sound cute. There was like Angel's Gate, like that was near my house, and you would think that that's a cute place to go, but I don't think so. But yeah, I went there, and as like the whole idea is that you're supposed to graduate with your AA along with your high school diploma. I did it, yeah. But I ended up getting kicked out of that school. And
For why?
After 10th grade, because I got like a D. And they were like, we don't do that here. Like, you can't get a D in any AP classes.
Brett, I went to... Oh, you had more to your story. Continue, please finish it. I did see the hand.
But yeah, then after that, I went to Carson High, 11th and 12th grade. That's where the Four Lokos came into my life, and the rest is history.
Makes sense, yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, and I've told this story before, Bishop Montgomery High School, Catholic school, if y'all don't know,
Torrance,
Catholic high school in Torrance. Yeah, I went there for a year, my freshman year.
Okay.
And they were big on like, you will uphold the standards of our school even off campus, right? That was the whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was 15, my boy Johnny Weathers threw a birthday party. And house party, of course, at his house in Gardena.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a great time. His parents didn't care. They let us do whatever we wanted.
Super fun parents.
Oh, super fun. Shout out to Tess. She was great. She's still great. Yeah, she's still here. And I know Johnny's in second grade. So. His wife helped us buy our house. Not important, just cute details.
Yeah.
So we go to his house party. And, of course, high school shit. Kids are drinking, smoking, whatever. Yeah. Somebody was walking around fucking handing out placebo pills. Motherfucking kids thought they was on ecstasy and shit. But it was...
eating Smarties.
Yeah, pretty much, right? But I guess,
glazed.
But people did get very fucked up at this party, right? A lot of Bishop people, like girls were like passed out off whatever they were drinking or whatever, right? Yeah. And that next day... or that next week coming back from the weekend, everyone heard about this party. And it was so many people that got kicked out of school because of what happened on the weekend at this party.
That's crazy.
So at that point, like, because this is like before, there's like actual evidence of like social media. You know how nowadays kids...
It was just snitches.
That's what I was about to say.
People fucking...
Not tattletales.
Do you know anybody that stayed there and went their whole time? At that school? It was high school, right?
Yeah.
Anybody that graduated from there?
I know a couple. I haven't talked to them.
So you got kicked out too?
I left freshman year just to go to public school in Paramount because it was made more sense.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
After they graduated, did they do amazing things?
I mean, you know what? Johnny graduated from Gardena High, and that fool was pretty high up at the bank. So, I mean...
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, so no relevance.
School.
Yeah, fuck
that was my boy. It was like, oh, you're not good enough to be here. Like, what comes from your school, bro?
Right.
What advantages am I gonna get from graduating from your school? Kick me out for a party.
That's why religion is just for the bird. Just kidding. God, I love you. No. He does know. I say this all the time, right? It's like me and God are homies.
Yep.
Religion, though.
God
religion
writes the jokes.
Yeah.
He's out here.
I'm the vessel.
Yeah, exactly. Man, look, I make that point all the time, and people will say that that's me like fucking twisting the word of God to my advantage. But I feel like, look, man, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Okay, I've had a very blessed life.
Yeah.
And granted, I'm a great person. I'm not an evil person,
right?
But I talk a lot of reckless shit. I use naughty words. I talk about penises and vaginas a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed, right? And I feel like, and I've always felt like God has blessed me and with the gift of making people laugh, whether that be with my dick jokes or with whatever. I'm here to spread positivity. At the end of the day, I'm bigging up, like, I'm here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And so people who are like, oh, you talk about this and this and that. That's the devil. It's like, come on, bro. Like God has a sense of humor.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
I've always felt like God has
Of course. Look at where we are in life. Life is funny.
Life is funny.
You know what I
Funny
mean?
as shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know he be laughing at the dumb shit he do to me, boy. Watch this, little fat ass.
Stop.
I got him again.
Every time I'm freshly showered and then I have to poo, I be like, God, you
Got me again.
you feeling petty today, my guy. My guy with a capital G.
Stop.
I sat on the toilet for 30 minutes before this shower.
Right.
Santini Houdini. Why is your nickname Santini Houdini? I've never asked you that.
Okay, so originally my handle was what was it? The homie Santini. And that was on Tumblr, back in the back. And I was just very like, I'm the homie vibes, right? And
then you were like, I'm magic.
No, that's another take on it, I guess. But I think that I was more like, first of all, I was smoking a lot of weed during this time when I decided to change my little name over.
Okay.
So I was like just ghost. Like I would be around and I'd pop back. Surprise, disappearing. Hey.
I forgot I was here.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, it rhymes. Like probably. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, I think that was the idea of it. And I kind of stuck with it. I've thought about changing it, but I'm like,
no, that's cute.
I like it. Yeah.
Are you a fan of magic?
Actually, I'm not like a big fan, but there are some really crazy magicians.
Yeah.
I went to the magic. Have you been to the Magic Castle?
Yes.
Have you?
You haven't been yet?
He's good?
Every time I was supposed to go, something happens
Something
and I
comes
just
up?
can't go.
So if you don't know about the Magic Castle, if you're not a LA person, it is a exclusive magician club, basically, right? You can only go if you're invited by somebody, if you're a guest of someone who's invited, or if you're a fucking magician.
Right.
And they'll do these shows, they're small shows, dinners.
Yeah.
Exclusive shit, very cool.
Yeah.
Crazy
the
shit.
The castle itself is gorgeous. Like on the inside, all the little rooms, everything's just like old as shit and beautiful. One day you're going to go.
I've exhausted all my invites.
No,
so
something
annoyed.
else.
Oh yeah, Rick? Well, look in your asshole right now.
You can't come.
The golden ticket.
I'm sick of this shit.
Super petty magician.
Banned for life. God.
So that reminds me, man. Would you like to waterfall again?
Yeah, let's do a little guy. Also, I love your shirt.
Thank you. Here's what's so funny, Santini Houdini.
Please.
Okay, so tangent. A lot of times I'll be up pretending to work, emailing, editing, whatever, and I'll randomly be like, I'm gonna Google a fucking obscure, fucking random movie or musician that I like. I'm gonna see if there's a t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
And then I had just been I saw an Ace Ventura clip on my feed, and I was like, I'm gonna see if there's an Ace Ventura shirt.
Yeah.
So I ordered it, right? It's been in my little dresser for like a couple weeks now. And so when I was grabbing shit for today's episode, I was like, I feel like Santini gonna like this shirt.
I love Jim Carrey, you guys. So
I grabbed it.
Hilarious.
You thought absolutely correctly, okay?
That's fire.
That's fun.
I love Jim Carrey. And sometimes I get sad just thinking about like the fact that he's going to pass away one day. I don't know. You know,
believe it.
Sorry.
Thanks a lot.
I know.
Way to bring it down. We're all gonna die, man. Way to make it real.
Because Robin Williams, that one hurt my heart very badly. Still haven't recovered that one. And I know Jim Carrey's really just gonna, you know.
He might just live forever though.
Hopefully.
'Cause he's very like.
I hope he's the one.
Have you heard him lately talk his shit?
Yes.
His third
very,
eye
like-
is open.
He's
No,
like, he's like,
it's-
we're just all moving energy and nothing is real. And,
Nothing
yeah.
exists, man.
Ever experienced the agony of harsh smoke, throat burning, or coughing attacks when smoking cannabis? The struggle is real, but the solution is chilly. That's right, I'm talking about the smoothest way to light up, and that's with Freeze Pipe, all right? Freeze Pipe makes a unique line of freezable pipes, bubblers, and bongs that are 80% colder than using ice cubes to chill smoke. The magic is freezable glycerin chambers that come on every piece. Wow, the science. Simply pop the chamber in the freezer for 1 hour, and as smoke passes through, it's instantly chilled by over 300 degrees, so every puff arrives ice cold and cough free. Look, I got one of these on my desk right now in my office just because it looks cool, all right? It is sleek, it is sexy, it is aesthetically pleasing, all right? Aesthetically pleasing, and helps you have a nice, chill smoke sesh. Wow, well, that's just great, all right? American owned and with over 100,000 happy customers, Freeze Pipe uses the thickest glass, tick, and market-leading glycerin chambers for a smoother experience you have to feel to believe, okay? So visit thefreezepipe.com and use code CHASER for 10% off your order. That's thefreezepipe.com and code CHASER for 10% off. Shop today for free shipping and smoke like royalty without paying a king's ransom.
It's just like an awkward because the bottle's so long, so you have to wait like 10 minutes.
Pause!
Thank you. Lord have mercy.
That's funny.
Here, get that from this angle, too. That's a good thumbnail.
It's too late there.
Here, cross
All right, no, we're done. We're done.
All right, for the next one.
No.
No, you're good. Do your thing. Okay, so yes, one of the dopest magicians I've ever seen. Were you with me or was I with Peter?
If it was at the Magic Castle, no. I wasn't.
Well, I forget where I was.
Could have been someone
but we
else.
were somewhere underground. We weren't even there for a magic show. We were there for some other shit.
Mm-hmm.
This magician, he was like one of these like funny guys and was doing magic,
Love
right?
that.
So this fool, like, he did like middle of his shit. He had somebody write their name on a card. He folded it in half, folded it in 4 times. Were you with me or you just heard the story?
Well, it depends. This happened at Taco Bell and somewhere else. We've been to like 2 different mentalists.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this guy folded.
Uh-huh.
This wasn't at Taco Bell. This is
Okay.
what I'm about to tell. So
Taco
he's doing
Bell.
other shit. He's doing his tricks. He's doing his story. And at one point, he starts talking about he's going to be the best magician ever, right? He's like, whatever. He's going to be famous, blah, blah, blah. He's telling us his shit. He starts taking his belt off.
Okay.
Taking his belt off, taking his pants off. Fucking turns around, pulls his pants down, reaches into his ass crack, grabs the card with the girl's name, unfolds it. It's like, listen, it's like Santini. He shows it. He's like, I'm gonna be fucking famous, and then runs off stage.
No.
And that was his closing bit. I was like, what? It was amazing.
That is beautiful.
It was pretty cool, man.
Holy damn.
All right, so you love Jim Carrey.
I do. I love Jim Carrey.
I'm so
very
happy
much.
that happened.
So
I know.
I feel like my third eye is open. How did I see that? I just knew it.
I've seen these like the style of shirts too. People like will get their girlfriends on it. Or
You
their
can damn
boy-
near find anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's
Like,
probably a you one
customized.
out there.
There should be.
Yeah.
Somebody make it.
Well, beat you.
Check his asshole.
Tattooed. Oh man.
No, I was trying to find an Alex Trebek one too, just because like I'm a big Jeopardy fan. But yes, Robin Williams. That one made me sad as well because I never expected him to be one of those secretly depressed people.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
especially when you see him on talk shows and shit, like being crazy, doing all his impressions. You just feel like that shit was coming from his soul, right? Just this energy.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
when he got to find out that he was actually like just so sad and depressed, it was like,
I know.
man, because you never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nah, I knew when we saw him on was it Conan or Jimmy Kimmel? When we were live.
Oh, that had to be Conan.
Oh.
Yeah. So like during the show, he's hilarious.
Okay.
But during the commercial breaks, he doesn't stop.
Oh.
And that to me was
Were you
like-
guys in the audience?
Yeah, we were in the audience. And I was like, something's a little off about
Yeah,
it. Like,
yeah,
he
yeah.
can't just
Mm.
chill. So it'd always be that. So,
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was that.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was something,
But
but
you
I
could
didn't
tell
think
he
it
was
was
like
that.
putting on like, at all times
like,
kind of thing.
Consistently.
Because, you know, some of those people that can't just live in the silence of it, they always got to fill the silence with a joke or
Right,
some type
right,
of
right.
'Cause
energy.
when it's quiet, dark shit's going on.
Ah, man, I never would have thought that,
I
though.
know.
Yeah, man. Jim Carrey, though, he's going to live forever.
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah.
I think.
Favorite Jim Carrey movie?
I mean, I love the Ace Venturas. Like when I think about him coming out of the rhino
Oh,
butthole,
classic. Transcends cultures, language.
it
Everybody
really-
laughs at that shit.
Yes.
I was so for the longest time I had only seen number 2. I'd never seen number 1, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
saw number 2 like on TV, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, how come I never seen number 1 on TV? And then I saw number 1 on TV and I understood why.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the end gag is completely just not okay by today's standards,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But yeah, number 2 I feel like is such a classic. That's how I kind of knew me and Chia would do well together too. It's
Okay.
because like she knew all the fucking Bumblebee Tuna quotes.
Love,
You know what I'm
love.
saying? I was like, okay, this chick is cool. You know?
I love that.
So a person seeing 1 first, 2 was kind of a disappointment.
Really?
Mhm.
Only because I was used to what number 1 was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They definitely commercialized it when it did so well. It's like, oh shit,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
let's make this a little more palatable for
Right, right, right.
everybody.
Because number 1 was just weird.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah.
It was weird and it was a little more raunchy and shit.
Yeah.
Like, and shit you don't catch when you were a kid. When he the opening scene where he kidnaps the dog,
Yeah.
but he's saving it for the lady.
Yeah.
And the way she thanks him, I did not get that
Yeah,
as a kid.
yeah.
And then when I got older, I was like, oh, she's giving him head.
Yeah.
Okay, now
And he's like, ooh, ooh.
you're real friendly around here.
Bro, even in Ace Ventura 2, after the girl does the fertility dance and he's like in his shed jagging off, I didn't understand what was going on either.
Yeah.
I was like, and I remember sitting around because there were older kids that babysat me, right? And we were all debating, like, what's going on here? Is he like, is he masturbating, or what is happening? Is he tired? Like, we just didn't get it.
Yeah.
Wow, little kids.
I know.
You know what's funny? Is
So
like,
innocent.
as a little kid, I was super into Married with Children, right? Because my parents were into Married with Children.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, and I kind of credit Married with Children for being like one of my first like sex education situations, because I was such a curious little kid and there were so many jokes that I know I wasn't getting.
Yeah.
And I remember specifically there was an episode where Al was impotent, right? And I remember all these jokes. I was like, why is this funny, right? And my parents had this giant encyclopedia, like dictionary in our crib.
Yeah.
And you know me, only child, I'd just be at the house bored, right?
Right.
So I'm like, impotent, what's that mean? Look it up.
Yeah.
Impotent. I don't know why I'm putting the 3-year-old voice on it. I was like, I don't know, 8.
Yeah.
Impotent, what's that mean? Oh, when a man can't get an erection. Oh, erection, what's that mean?
Yeah.
Oh, blah, 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 sexual intercourse. Oh, intercourse, what's that mean?
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
that's
yeah,
how I was
yeah,
putting
yeah.
shit together, you know? So, man, shout out to Al Bundy, bro.
Yeah.
He made me the man I am today.
I seen a meme the other day. It was, I think it was like Al Bundy, Bill Cosby, it's 2 others. And it was like, wow, so after all these years, Al turned out to be the best father figure. 'Cause it was all these like people who've gone down for some bad shit afterwards.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
at least we know that Michael Jackson didn't do it. Santini, why did you put your head down?
No, I have no comment. I love Michael Jackson.
Well,
Listen.
Rick just sent me a TikTok.
Ooh.
Please.
Allegedly.
TikTok is church. Go ahead.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
The who's it? Wade Robinson? I
Yes.
think it's his dumbass. It's somebody
Oh,
else.
the dancer.
The choreographer, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they were a part of a case a while back,
Mm-hmm.
and then recanted and was like, he didn't do the shit.
Yeah, I remember him like.
And then after he died or whatever, they did that documentary that everybody was like, oh yeah, he did that shit.
Mhm.
And apparently the person who made that joined with those 2 guys again, like, let's reopen this shit. Let's get some money.
Yeah.
And allegedly, they have confessed to people close to them that it didn't happen, and they're just doing it for money, and it's getting really fucking stressful for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's so fun. Like,
That's crazy.
If that is real,
Yeah.
like if they are really just trying to get some money out of this, that's so fucked up.
Yeah.
I know, because and what's funny about that is because I remember them reopening the case, like it was like after Michael had died. So I feel like for someone trying to get money,
Right.
it makes sense. Where you're like, okay, I'm not going after this. I'm not like torturing this alive person anymore, but
Right.
I'm gonna still get this money,
Right.
right? I have defended Michael Jackson my whole life.
Yeah.
Like being a little ass kid, loving Michael Jackson, just being like, he didn't do that,
Yeah.
man.
He would
had a
never.
troubled childhood, okay? The man had problems, but he didn't do that shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, Macaulay Culkin spent a lot of time with him as a kid.
Yeah.
He's like, dog, he's not like that. Aaron Carter, who had a lot to say about a lot of people.
Yeah.
Michael's not like that.
Right. Right.
Corey Feldman, who outs or tries to out people.
Yeah.
Mike is not like that.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. I love Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It's crazy too to like do it like once someone's already
Yeah.
passed, you know? Especially like you said, if it's like not for realsies
Yeah. Like,
and you're over
yeah.
here trying to, that's bad karma and God doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's ugly.
Yeah.
So, Who's been in your DMs lately, Santini?
Don't tell him about me.
Honestly, the usuals. The usuals that, like I told you guys, I let people speak to themselves in my DMs. I'm not really interested in plus I have a boyfriend regardless, but even before that, when people just slide in I don't like it. I feel like I've been on the internet for so long.
Yeah.
I'm desensitized to a lot of the hoopla. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we've definitely, look, I was just talking to Rick the other day about we are the best generation because we were here to see the turn of the technology, social media age.
Absolutely.
But we have we understood it enough not to be confused by it.
Right.
We get it.
Yeah. We know life before it.
Yes.
We know life before it, and we have a grasp on it, and we don't take selfies from down here.
Right.
And we were raised in an era where we were only watching shows that were on TV because that's all we had.
Yeah.
And
VC or cassette tapes and goddamn DVDs once that came about.
Yeah.
Bruh,
that was revolutionary.
Guess what? Best Buy does not sell hard copies of media anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. No movies, no CDs.
What?
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
Not even CDs?
Not even CDs. Oh, they've been not selling CDs. I do believe. Yeah.
Or Redbox. I don't know.
Oh, Lord. Even when you said earlier about encyclopedias, that's the way we had to do homework even. I remember we had
the whole fucking...
all of them. A through Z.
Yep.
We used to go to the library.
Right.
Oh, God, I had a fucking card.
Yes, little green card.
Ugh. We old.
Remember having to go to the library to use a computer?
Yeah.
Wow. Santini Houdini, I almost lost my virginity at the Cerritos Library.
How did that happen? Timothy, please.
I will tell you right now, Santini Houdini. I'm sure I've told this story before. But I was at the Cerritos Library doing research for a project or some shit. I don't know, man. First of all, it's a great library. It's really nice. And there was a young lady there. Well, she wasn't young to me. We were the same age. There was a lady there who went to King Drew High School.
Okay.
If y'all don't know about that, is it Catholic? Yellow plaid skirts, yellow uniforms, yellow and black. But anyways.
It's private.
Yeah.
It's a magnet school. I don't know if it's Catholic.
Okay. So somehow,
probably,
me and this girl started kind of flirting at the computers.
And you were
right?
at what age? Sorry.
This had to be, let's see, I was still a virgin. I remember telling y'all the story when 32. I got back to school. I remember telling Rick and Kev the story when I got back. I was 17, probably 16, 17. So I was at the Cerritos Library, started flirting with this girl somehow, I forget. And very pretty girl, probably your complexion.
She was a you.
Yeah, a you, yes. And I remember she said something. She was like, okay, kiss me right now then. We fucking kissed at the computers.
This is the first time you guys met?
First time we met.
Okay.
And I remember thinking this is
spicy.
This is getting spicy, right? And so somehow we start flirting, start talking. We go to a little secluded area of the library, staircase specifically, start kissing.
Yeah.
And then she's like, she tells me she's a virgin as well.
Gorgeous.
What?
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Amazing. This is not me talking. This is 16-year-old me talking, okay? So
she fine right now.
She's that 16-year-old virgin.
No, for both of y'all.
So it's a beautiful situation, right?
Yeah.
We in there, we in the stairs, kissing and shit, rubbing on her booty is beautiful, right? So she's like tells me to like finger her and stuff is great. And here's an important detail. I'm not being gross to be gross. But she was like, yo, try like 3 fingers, right? I'm like, okay, this is crazy, right?
Yeah.
So we do that. She gives me a little bit of head. I tried to actually have some intercourse with her, but she said it hurt. She said, never mind, blah, blah, blah. we just were kissing. It kind of just ended at that. You know
so was it like a private staircase? Like what?
It was completely, you know how, because it has an elevator. So
Oh, okay. So one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Gotcha.
we never really talked. I think I ended up, I told my dad, she didn't have a ride home. My dad drove her home, some shit like that. Anyways, fast forward, right? I'm telling the homies this story at Paramount High on that Monday. Everyone's like, you know, laughing, like going crazy, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
And I'm sitting, and then I go to my history class. Shout out to Miss Shigemitsu. She's married now. That's not her last name anymore. And so Miss Shigemitsu used to have us do these free writes. She'd be like, and so where you just write whatever's on your mind.
Yeah.
So Miss Shigemitsu's like, all right, today we're gonna do a free write.
Yeah.
You can write about, I don't know, maybe you went to a restaurant with your family. Maybe you went to get some lunch. Maybe you went to the Cerritos Library. And looks at me. It's like, Miss Shigemitsu.
No.
What are you talking about right now, right? So then, I'm like, okay.
She was up on tea. Huh?
Yeah, very up on the tea. So I'm doing my free write about whatever I was writing about. And then so when she sees you writing, she gives you like a little stamp of approval, right?
Yeah.
A little literal stamp, right? So she does this. She goes up to me, she gives me one stamp, she stamps me 2 times, and she stamps me 3 times to symbolize the fingers deep I went to this beautiful young woman. So then after I'm like, what is who you been talking to? So then she goes. Then she's like, all right, well, guys, class is almost over. Everyone have a great day. Tim, can you stay after, please? I'm like, Everyone in class leaves. I'm chilling. I'm looking like, Miss Shigemitsu, you trying to fuck no. Miss Shigemitsu, what do you know, right?
Yeah.
So then drama teacher, Mr. Carlin comes in, rest in peace. That was my guy. He comes in, he's like, well. It's like, I forgot what the whole sentence was. It was something like, fingering at the Cerritos Library, huh? And I was like, Mr. Carlin, who you been talking to? So I still don't have a definitive answer of how he came across this information.
Right.
I was sharing this story outside of drama class.
Yeah.
I also think one of the homies went and just.
Were you loud though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think the homie Sam might have just said, hey, guess what?
Yeah.
But that is my Cerritos Library story.
That is a beautiful story.
Isn't it fun?
Did you check out any books?
It was a how-to pleasure
For dummies.
For dummies. The big yellow book. Yeah.
Fingering for dummies.
Yeah. No. I was there with her with the book. I don't know, man.
This one says.
She's like, look at the index.
3. You said look at the index.
Index finger. Oh. Yeah, that's my story.
That's a glorious story.
Glorious story.
And then we split a 4 Loko and
Stop.
called it a day.
Did you used to drink 4 Locos?
I don't think I've ever had a 4 Loko.
Okay. Did you start drinking like a little later?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
I had never really gotten like actually drunk until I was like 18, senior year.
Okay. Yeah.
I wasn't like a high school drinker. No.
Okay.
Or logos for the kids.
Because there was definitely a specific time where people were off of the 4 Locos. So if you started a little bit later, you missed your.
I always felt like they did that on purpose, though.
I think so too.
This looks like a
The
kid
flavor,
can.
the flavors are crazy.
Mm.
They had watermelon flavor. It was really good.
That was your go-to?
Yes.
Yeah,
a cute can, like green and pink camo.
I remember. Do you remember the first time you got drunk?
The very first time, no, honestly. I don't, but it was definitely after I went to Carson High. For sure. You know? As soon as I went to Carson High,
well, look, I started having fun when I started going to Paramount High, too. That's also when the grades dipped.
Yeah. You know?
It happens.
Freedom, man.
Yeah.
Freedom, you know? I remember, like, my senior year, you know, the night I won prom king, we had a very, very cheap bottle of pulp vodka.
Oh,
bottom shelf shit, you recall?
Yes.
It was, Rick, it was terrible.
It's
man.
real bad.
You know how people say, you know, it's alcohol, right?
Yeah.
That shit.
It's like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
like
and that shit
legitimately.
tasted like it smelled like it tasted. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Rick, have you always just never drank?
Yeah, never.
Wow. No little sippy sip?
No, man.
I mean, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
It really is.
Closest he's probably come is we did a video with the homies Wong Fu, where when Kesha had a, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. They did this video. It was like, what if you really did brush your teeth with a bottle of Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
And so we did a thing where we toothpaste, dipped it in Jack Daniels, and then brush our teeth. That's like the only time I think alcohol's even really been in your mouth. Like
Yeah. Good thing we didn't do the beginning of that song.
How does it
Wake
start?
up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. What if you actually woke up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy? Oh, shit. But actually, I'm lying. We're lying now. I forgot. I got kind of tricked into drinking some butter beer that was actual beer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone drugged him.
Are you a Harry Potter girl?
Yes. It's been a while, though, since I've rewatched all of them. Actually, no, JK. That was COVID.
I'll tell you what, Santini Houdini.
I never read the books, though, so
I've
can't
never
claim it
seen
too
one
hard.
movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you read any of the books, Steve?
No.
Okay.
And this is not because I wasn't interested. I definitely was interested. But by the time I really was expressing interest, it was 3-4 movies deep.
No, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's 11 of them. 8, 11.
No, I don't think it's 11, but it's definitely,
A lot.
7 or 8 or something.
Yeah.
I think I watched maybe 2. I got forced to watch. They had them all playing on Christmas one year or something
yeah.
like that.
Oh, I feel like I remember that.
Yeah. So I think we came in the middle of the first one. Feel like I watched the whole second one. I don't remember.
Did you like it?
I don't remember anything, so I don't think so.
They were good. They were good movies.
Well, here's what's funny.
I mean, I loved it. Amazing.
Oh my God, we have the same. We love the same movies.
How funny.
We actually ended up going.
What house are you? That's what they call it, right?
Pisces or we went on the Harry Potter ride at Universal.
That shit's cool.
Without having ever seen the movies.
Okay.
So have you been on it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, girl, it's crazy.
Is it?
Because it's the Dementors come out,
Oh, shit.
all types of shit, just dragons.
Is it roller
and shit.
coaster vibes or is it?
It's a robotic arm that moves through a screen and also real life shit.
Oh, okay.
It's a fucking trip.
Okay.
So we had went on that ride not ever knowing anything about Harry Potter. So they take the picture right when the fucking Dementors are in your face.
Yeah.
So everyone's like this. It's super
I love that.
confused, what the fuck? Yeah, that made me want to watch too. But just
I mean, they're not going anywhere. You know what I'm
but
saying?
it's so much.
Yeah,
I know.
I can't do it.
I know. Maybe the next pandemic.
But I
You guys will have time.
Well, here's what I'll do when Veda's the next pandemic. Yeah, fingers crossed another pandemic happens so I can.
They're supposed to have another one coming out 2025, I think.
Well, with the
26?
election, probably. Yeah. I'm gonna wait till Veda is old enough to sit through a whole movie.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, let's check this thing.
Yeah,
out.
because I think they're a solid 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I feel
What's this old stuff? Damn, I
know.
don't want to watch old stuff.
I know. It's crazy how kids can tell the difference between older
Yeah.
stuff than the current. It's
I'm trying to
bougie.
put her on game. She's at that age where I feel like I can finally start putting her on game to shit.
Yeah.
She seems to be a Spice Girls fan.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
As she should be.
Yeah.
As she should be.
Speaking of shit being old or being able to tell, no creep shit. I had to scroll down to 2012 on some girl's Instagram last night.
Okay.
I was looking for
Strictly
something.
research.
I was looking for something very specific.
Something specific.
It was Mia. I was trying to find when we went indoor skydiving with her. It's not on there, fucking asshole. But after a certain point, it's like, damn, are these pictures fading?
No, it's crazy.
It's like they're fucking Polaroids.
Yes.
No, but it wasn't that.
Sepia and
No?
It's just old ass fucking.
Oh,
The
camera.
quality. The
yeah.
quality was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The quality was crazy.
But she did have one of those, and it is in 2012. Was you scrolling through her shit too?
No, what with the filters?
Yeah, the Polaroid filter.
No, look, I just know that if you go down everyone's Instagram long enough, motherfuckers, everyone's sepia tone, everyone's
Sepia
fucking
was crazy.
grid pictures,
Yeah.
compilations and shit. Ugh.
I know.
Well, hey guys, Thanks for watching another episode of No Chase Podcast. Santini, did you have a good time?
I did. I'd love to come back soon.
Dude, you're just a pleasure.
Thank you.
You know, and I like you know, I'll bring on people to, you know, hey, let's get to know somebody first, right?
Mhm.
And then the people I fuck with, I like to bring back to be like, all right, now let's just talk bullshit.
Yeah, yeah,
Because,
yeah.
you know, we know you're cool.
Yeah.
So, you're cool.
Love.
I mean, I've known you for so long.
I know,
Like
it's
low
crazy.
key, high key. I mean, like we don't hang out, but like,
Yeah, that's okay.
We're not homies. but
yeah,
you
we're
cool.
not homies,
You cool.
but
You know?
You don't come to live shows and nothing. You cool. You good.
you ain't come to the Rick's Harry Potter watch party.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm pulling up next time, y'all.
All right, man. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching another episode of No Chaser Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. Watch another episode that I put right here in the thing. Goodybrand.com for just fire clothing. Thank you to our guests one more time, Santini Houdini, for pulling up. Appreciate you. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
Bye.